Want to welcome you out to the JV junior varsity, not the JV varsity, but attack of the ball there. We are here with Maple Mountain versus Desert Hills. Desert Hills has come up today to play Maple Mountain, and Desert Hills will be playing Spanish Fort tomorrow, so they're coming up, getting a couple games in, and we'll see how it goes. So we want to thank you for joining us today at this game. Gonna put you on mute for a little bit here until the game gets ready to start. And we're glad that you could join us here on MapleMountainSports.com. This is Jeff Percaro here with Maple Mountain Sports. We're here today with the JV volleyball game. This is Maple Mountain versus Desert Hills. We have the coaches and the captains are meeting in the center of the court, getting ready for this action today. Again, we appreciate you joining us today on YouTube, Maple Mountain Sports Channel. We'd like to try to bring some of these action sports to you whenever we can. This year we have a new coach with Maple Mountain. We have the head coach for JV is Melissa Bailey, and the assistants are Adam Longmore and Riley Putnam for JV. And have a lot of new players this year, so we're excited to see how our JV does. The sophomores lost to Desert Hills 3-0 in the first game this morning or this afternoon. So glad that you could join us here today, and we want to give a shout out to our sponsors of Maple Mountain Sports. These sponsors help make the live streaming as well as the free photo downloads available. We do upload photos from these games to maplemountainsports.com, and those photos are free for download, and we do take pictures from each side of the court. We take both Maple Mountain and Desert Hills players' pictures, and those pictures are free for download, and that is due to our helpful sponsors. And so I want to thank these sponsors: BrysonStrong.org, The Pizza Factory, Floss Family Dentistry, Devotion Dance Academy, Peak Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, Stadium Cinemas, Regent Cabinets, and Two Jacks Pizzas. Again, these sponsors make it possible for us to provide these live streams as well as the free downloads. And again, now if you get a chance, you'll want to follow us on our Maple Mountain Sports channels. We have Maple MTN Sports for Twitter, Maple Mountain Sports, all one word, for Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So if you follow us, like us, subscribe to our channels, you'll be notified and given information of when we're providing live coverage of Maple Mountain athletics. Also, because I'm your host, Jeff Porcaro, and I do all of the photos for Maple Mountain Sports. If you feel like you ever want to donate or sponsor or anything else, you can send me at PayPal at JR Porcaro and at Venmo at Jeff Porcaro. I'd appreciate anything that comes our way, and it helps provide the hardware and software and things that we need to provide these live streams. So again, thank you for joining us today to Maple Mountain Athletics. Just have a little bit of warm up right now for both teams, preparing to start the JV game. All right, we just received the buzzer and preparing to start the game here. I guess Maple Mountain will now get a little bit of spiking time. So we'll go ahead and watch that. Just waiting for the girls to finish warming up here. We've got about a minute 35 left in the warm-ups. And then we'll start the game. This will be the best 2 out of 3 sets to 25. And then after the JV game, we will be live streaming the varsity game on our Maple Mountain channel. So if you subscribe to Maple Mountain Sports, you will receive notifications and information on when we go live with other games. We will probably be covering a few games next week as well. I will be doing some football, soccer, uh, hopefully try to pull off some girls tennis this year as well. So anyway, just want to give you all a chance to enjoy this volleyball match today, and we're going to put you on mute for a minute. All right, we're almost ready to begin the JV game. Glad that you could join us again today, and welcome to Maple Mountain Sports presentation of JV Volleyball, Maple Mountain versus Desert Hills. Teams are ready to go out and start this contest. I am your host, Jeff Porcaro. I am with Maple Mountain Sports. I've been covering Maple Mountain athletics for my 13th season. I've been doing still photos, action photos for the games for those 13 years. Mostly started out with football and then went to basketball, and then shortly after, volleyball was one of the next sports I covered. So we've started covering every sport, and we provide those pictures for free downloads out on maplemountainsports.com. So we'll have pictures from today's game as well as pictures from other contest. So you can go out to maplemountainsports.com, go to the year 2021 under volleyball, and you'll be able to download free pictures from tonight's game. All teams are preparing to start. And here we go. We are now underway. At times during this game, I'll be doing a little commentating, but I also will just let it ride. You'll have the scoreboard at the bottom of the screen. Just for those who want to know, I wrote a program that connects right into the scoreboard controller and provides the overlay from the scoreboard. So as the scoreboard people are running the scoreboard, it will automatically update the overlay at the bottom of the screen. So I don't have to put a camera on the scoreboard anymore this year. Anyway, uh, again, I'll be out taking pictures throughout part of the game, so there'll be no commentating during that time, and you'll be at this wide view. We do too have a couple other views that we'll throw on occasionally, depending on who is serving and where the ball's coming from. So, again, welcome to the game. Desert Hills will begin with the serve. Great touch and great block by Desert Hills. And the ball goes out of bounds. Maple Mountain with the point. We have number 9, Allie Decker, serving for the Golden Eagles. Nice reach. Desert Hills gets the point. Great block by number 30 from Maple Mountain. But Desert Hills responds and gets the putback spike. Desert Hills takes an early lead in the game, 6-1. Still serving is number 4 from Desert Hills. And ball just lands inside, and point Desert Hills. And Desert Hills with the block and point. We have a timeout. Desert Hills. Again, just remind you to follow us on our social media. We are Maple MTN Sports on Twitter, Maple Mountain Sports on YouTube, Maple Mountain Sports on Facebook and Instagram. So please follow, subscribe, like, all of those things, and you'll get to know what's going on in the world of Maple Mountain athletics. Desert Hills with the serve. And ball goes out. Ball up. And Maple Mountain just can't get it. Score, Desert Hills. Desert Hills gets the serve. Number 9 serving for Desert Hills. And Desert Hills puts back a block. Out of bounds. Ball goes to Maple Mountain. Number 26, Tanner, is serving for the Golden Eagles. And she takes the set, puts it over the net. And there was a formation violation, so Maple Mountain gets the point. Tanner with the serve. Ball goes up. And back and forth. Good volley here between both teams. And number 4 goes for the spike. Doesn't quite get it. And point Maple Mountain. And Maple Mountain with the point. Have a substitution for both Maple Mountain and Desert Hills. And the ball goes out of bounds. Point, Desert Hills. Number 16 serving for Desert Hills. And ball goes out of bounds. Maple Mountain thought about it for a minute, but decided to let it go. We have substitution. Maple Mountain. Number 24 and 9 go in. 26 and 20 come out. Number 9 will be serving for Maple Mountain. Tanner with the spike. Good volley going back and forth. And Maple Mountain gets the point on that one. Great back and forth from both teams. Golden Eagles serving. And point goes to Desert Hills. Number 4 is serving for Desert Hills. Great save by the Golden Eagles. Number 5 goes for the spike. Number 17 hits. Set from 28. Goes up. And continuing the volley. We have a net. Number 24 went into the net, so the point goes to Desert Hills. Great put by number 4. The block put on the inside of the net. Point goes to Maple Mountain. Number 4 will be serving for Maple Mountain. Point goes to Desert Hills. It's a game point. Number 11 serving for Desert Hills. And that, folks, is the end of the first set with the final score of 25-16. Desert Hills takes the first set 25-16. All right, so the sets are 1-0 for Desert Hills. Maple Mountain will be coming out, trying to gain back some momentum here. So again, we're glad that you could join us here for our presentation of girls volleyball. This is the JV volleyball game, Maple Mountain versus Desert Hills. Desert Hills is up here for a couple games, one with Maple Mountain today and then tomorrow with Spanish Fort. So they make the trip up from St. George, and we're glad that you could come up and join us. And for those who are watching the game live, we appreciate you for tuning in. Just working out the substitutions, getting the team set up. Number 28 will be serving for the Golden Eagles. Sorry, I don't have all the names with the rosters and numbers for JV. Still trying to work that out. This is the first game of the season, so just working out. Great block. Great recovery there by the Desert Hills. Point goes to Maple Mountain. And ball goes out of bounds. Second ball, point to Maple Mountain. Great block, but goes out of bounds. Maple Mountain with the point. So Maple Mountain coming out strong in the second set. .28 with the serve. Ball goes out of bounds. Point goes to Desert Hills. Desert Hills, number 16, serving. And point Maple Mountain. Number 9 serving for Maple Mountain. That's Allie Decker. I do have a few of the names, just not all of the numbers. Number 17 goes up. Great block by number 30 from Maple Mountain. I'm going to go out and get some more pictures, so we're going to leave you on this wide view here. Golden Eagles number 30 with the serve. Point, Golden Eagles. Maple Mountain battling. And the ball hits the out of bounds marker. Point goes to Desert Hills. Desert Hills number 17 serving. Ball comes up. Great fight by Maple Mountain, but nobody's in the backfield to save it. Point goes to Desert Hills. Tanner with the hit, and points go to Maple Mountain. Have a substitute. Number 1 for 24. Number 20 for 9 for the Golden Eagles. We have a sub, number 12, going in for 17 on Desert Hills. Actually, that's not number 12. It's number 2 going in for Desert Hills. Number 1 serving from the Golden Eagles. Maple Mountain fights to keep the ball going. Unlucky hit. Point, Desert Hills. Number 10 comes out and number 4 goes in for Desert Hills. Number 5 will be serving. Barely tips the net, rolls over, point, Desert Hills. Ball goes out of bounds. Point, Golden Eagles. Number 2 will be serving for the Golden Eagles. Great recovery by the Golden Eagles. Great spike by Tanner, but the block was successful by Desert Hills. Point goes to Desert Hills. Number 11 serving for Desert Hills. And just can't quite get it over. Point goes to Maple Mountain. Number 28 is serving. Number 30 comes in. I think Tanner went out for the Golden Eagles. Great recovery from the Golden Eagles. And they just can't quite get to it. Got bunched up and unable to get out and get to the ball. Golden Eagles lose the point. Desert Hills subbing. Number 16 serving for Desert Hills. Great try for the save. Came all the way over to the table, but not enough to get it over. We have number 9 comes in for 20. 24 goes in for 1. Number 9 will be serving for the Golden Eagles. That's Allie Decker. She goes far and goes out of bounds. So point goes to the Golden Eagles. Number 9 with the serve. Great hit and block, but the ball rolls down on the Golden Eagles side. Number 4 will be serving for Desert Hills. And great ball from number 24, Golden Eagles. Number 4 is serving. Golden Eagles just can't quite recover. Give up the point to Desert Hills. Desert Hills number 19 serving. And the ball is just inside, and point goes to the Golden Eagles. Maple Mountain number 30 will be serving. Great touch from Desert Hills. Comes back over and just can't quite get it over in 3. Takes 4 hits to get it over and gives the point to Desert Hills. Desert Hills is now serving number 17. Great play by number 9 with the set over the net for the score. Number 17 comes out. Number 2 goes in on Desert Hills. Number 9 comes out. 20 goes in. 1 goes in and 24 comes out for the Golden Eagles. Number 1 will be serving for the Golden Eagles. And ball goes far, point Desert Hills. Desert Hills making a run back. Number 5 serving for Desert Hills. 20 with the set to 4, and it goes far, but number 5 gets her hand on it, and point Maple Mountain. Maple Mountain number 2 will be serving. And ball goes into the net, point Maple Mountain. We have a timeout from Desert Hills. This will give us a chance again to say, please follow us on our social media. It's Maple MTN Sports on Twitter and Maple Mountain Sports, all one word, on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I appreciate you watching us today on the Maple Mountain Sports YouTube channel. So glad that you could join us on our live stream today. Also want to give a shout out to our sponsors of Maple Mountain Athletics. These sponsors help us provide free streaming and free downloads of photos from MapleMountainSports.com. It's BrysonStrong.org, The Pizza Factory, Floss Family Dentistry, Devotion Dance Academy, Peak Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, Stadium Cinemas, Regent Cabinets, and Two Jacks Pizza. Number 2 will start with the serve for the Golden Eagles. And ball, great spike by number 26. That was Tanner. Sorry, I mistaken her number in the previous plays, but Tanner, great spike and point. Number 2 serving. Ball up. Number 4 with the spike. Maple Mountain cannot recover, and Desert Hills with the point. Number 11 is serving for Desert Hills. Number 4 with the hit, and the point goes to Maple Mountain. We have game point, 24-17. Number 28 is serving for the Golden Eagles. Ball stays in and goes out of bounds, point, Desert Hills. Number 16 serving for Desert Hills. Desert Hills is up 1-0. And point goes to Desert Hills. We have Maple Mountain with the game point here. If they can get a side out, then Maple Mountain will win set 2. Number 16 with the serve for Desert Hills. And great block and game point. Set 2 goes to Maple Mountain with a score of 25-19. 25-19. Now it is 1-1. I guess because this is a JV game, they'll only go 3 sets. So it's the best 2 out of 3. And so it's 1-1. It's going to 15 points for this third set. So because this is a JV match, it will go 3 sets. So they flipped a coin to see who will start serving. Maple Mountain won the flip, and Maple Mountain will start the service for set 3. This will determine who the winner is for the JV game. Again, this is our JV volleyball game, Maple Mountain versus Desert Hills. Got a real good game going on here. 1-1 for each team. Desert Hills took the first set. Maple Mountain took the second set. We are now going to see who wins the third set to see who takes the match for JV. When this game is over, we will start the varsity game. The varsity game is on its own stream, so as soon as this game is finished, we'll stop and get ready to start the varsity game at 6 o'clock or shortly thereafter. Again, Maple Mountain won the toss and will be serving. Number 28 will be serving for the Golden Eagles to start set 3. And first point goes to Desert Hills. tight third set here. As we discussed earlier, the third set goes to 15. It is only 3 sets for JV, so the winner of this set will win the match 2-1. So both teams fighting very hard here. Maple Mountain gets the point. Score is now 11-10. Golden Eagles serving. Great put, great save by the Golden Eagles. And the Golden Eagles come back with that beautiful save. Makes the score 12-10. We have substitution, number 20 for number 4 for Desert Hills. Number 2 is serving for the Golden Eagles. And the ball goes out of bounds. Point for Maple Mountain. And point goes to the Desert Hills on the errant serve. Have substitute, number 20 comes out, and 26 and 9 are in for the Golden Eagles. Number 9 is serving for Desert Hills. And the point goes to Desert Hills. Score is 12-13. This is a reminder, we will start our varsity game following this match. Number 28 serving for the Golden Eagles. It's game point. And number 4 goes up, and that, folks, is the game. The Golden Eagles win the JV match 15-12. That's 2-1 for the JV. I want to thank you for joining us here today for this presentation of Maple Mountain Volleyball. This was the JV game, Maple Mountain versus Desert Hills. Thank you for joining us. I am your host, Jeff Porcaro, and this has been a presentation of MapleMountainSports.com.